Hello, how are you doing? This is my video reflection for my essay. My name is Ian Thompson. This is the screen that you will be on for this. I wanted to keep it kind of simple for you, so it's not like I'm clicking through everything and then it's just a bunch of words you see on the screen that I read off, but not really reading off, but using to kind of jog my memory. But I do have my notes on this monitor right behind you because I do not have a webcam for that monitor or my PC, so I'm using my high school Chromebook, or well, not my high school Chromebook, but the Chromebook I have for my high school classes. Jumping into that, I am a dual enrollment student. I take high school and college courses. I do my high school courses at Northside, but my college courses over at Columbus State. I chose the Qin Dynasty for the essay since it was kind of the first one that popped out at me, and I remember a little bit about it because of my 10th grade class. So this is kind of going into the initial perceptions or initial thoughts I had about this. I had a 10th grade class, world history. Some of it stuck with me, most of it didn't because it's just not how my brain works. I kind of forget year after year. But I associate this dynasty with the Great Wall and Terracotta Army because those were the things that were being built or started being built during that dynasty, even though it was that short. I know big projects, but I also thought of the very strict laws they had as well. But that was just jumping into it. That's really all I remembered. The insights I've gained from this after researching and everything, I had 2 weeks for it. It was pretty long time for this essay, so hope I did good. But researching it really helped me jog my memory about the topic of this dynasty. But it helped me remember how they basically reformed the old system with their new system and how important that was leading on to the other dynasties, how they kept it the same, and it really helped them grow a lot more. But the officials in this dynasty, where they were appointed based on their loyalty and their ability rather than just inheriting their position, like how it was in the previous dynasties, but it made the governments more efficient and better and stronger. That's the same word. But in the social aspect of this, the peasants were ranked all the way at the bottom. But the peasants were not only getting highly taxed, they were also having to do a lot of the manual labor of like construction projects and everything like that. For like example, the Terracotta Army and the start of the Great Wall, which I think if you're having to pay really hard, like really huge taxes, you're at least getting paid pretty well for it, but you know, just how it goes sometimes. But they also built roads and canals as well. During that time, um, the dynasty standardized writing. They also did currency and measurements, which helped with communication across the rest of China. Because if you can sort of understand each other, you can get to a pretty. What's the word for it? You can talk easier and come to conclusions. Like if you're trying to make a deal, like if you're bartering or selling something, it would be a lot easier if everyone was on the same page about it. Um, but it kind of helped change my perspective on it because at first it was just me remembering all the harsh laws and everything that they had, but researching more into it helped me to better see them for their innovative thoughts about it as well, because they had all these methods and everything. They seemed strict, but they were good. They were good. They made it run smoothly, and then they also moved to the other dynasties as well to more help those succeed. Um, my appreciation for the history and everything after doing this essay, I will say it shows how something that is short lived can have a huge impact. That's really what this dynasty was. It started the Great Wall, which is it's a very big tourist destination to go. So that brought in some money for their economical growth. But it has also helped to show me that their history is complex. And even though something so small can happen, it can change something in the long run. So it really just goes to show you that, I mean, you're here for maybe like, what, 70 years plus if you're lucky. So you might as well just try to do your best and do something with that. But continuing on from that, I would just like to say thank you for listening to this, and I hope you enjoy my essay and everything, because I tried pretty hard on that. But thank you very much, and you have a great one.